My name is Tammy Black, and I'm from the community Treehouse Center, Detroit. And our mission is to provide sustainability for our community using mental and physical well-being interventions and providing a safe place for people with or without disabilities to be able to be creative and to be able to be a part of the community and be a part of society as a whole, for the whole community, because we're looking at seniors, we're looking at veterans, we're looking at all cultures to be able to come to the community treehouse and have a space for relaxation, a space for programming, a space for learning how to eat healthy, a space for learning about sustainability. We're located right now just outside. We do a lot of our events outside. So 225 Manistique is where the treehouse will be built. We do events there. 259 Manistique is where the outdoor solar movie theater and garden and handicap garden is. That's where the emergency power station is. We do events there. I, for years, have been watching a lot of Discovery Channel, a lot of Animal Planet Channel, a lot of channels that talk about solar being in your home, treehouse bills, and watching Earthship bills, if you're familiar with the Earthships that are made in Nevada. And all of those things are self-sufficient, like with water, food, solar. So that sparked the interest of how can we make the solar how can we make our environment more environmentally friendly for us to be able to continue to live on this earth, and also how can we save money as far as helping our community to save in utility bills so that they can have monies in their pocket without paying all of these bills. You know, sometimes, like I said, all of our missions is for mental and physical well-being. And when you're not stressed out about bills or how you're going to pay things, that makes you live longer because you don't have that stress anymore. Charles H. Wright had a project called Shine a Light. We were the host for the Shine a Light project for Charles H. Wright. And that's how we acquired it. Shine a Light was hosted at the Creative Empowerment Garden, and we involved all of our community to get together to host this Shine a Light, which brings light into the community and emphasize on the elderly of the community. We had a lot of events at the solar, which required electricity that we could use by using the sun, which was parties, movie nights. We had a power outage. I think I told you August of 2016 or 17. I'm not sure, but it was in August about a year or two ago, where the power went out here in Jefferson Chalmers, and a lot of people were very happy to know that they could come down to this space and plug up their cell phones, any emergency equipment that they needed to plug up. We had about 20 to 30 to 40 people that took advantage of this power station. So the treehouse will also be another one of those power stations. Feeling of freedom. It's a feeling of freedom from the burden of a bill. It's freedom as far as knowing that we're helping our environment for our future generations. It's freedom of that. Somebody has to lead the march. So I think with me being one of those leaders of leading the march to show that this can happen, that we can do this, we can put this in our community, we can be energy efficient, we can also save our environment. I think, you just have to have those leaders who know that this can happen and are willing to make it happen. So that's why Brandon Knight helped me to open the Global Treehouse Initiative 2, which is my own solar company owned by a Black woman. in the community who's leading the charge in renewable energy, in saving the community, in teaching our kids and our older people in our community about environmental justice. Because some people, when you're worried about how you're going to eat, how you're going to live the next day, the environment and looking up at the sky and saying, okay, I'm trying to save the world, I'm worried about that. That's least from your least worry, right? You're worried about your day-to-day activities and how you're going to make it. So if we can free up our communities from worrying about, at least not, if we can't stop all of it, but if we can free up some of it, and then that's when you start to reconditioning the individual to know about, okay, this is what's happening to our environment. This is why we got smog. This is why we got all these chemical smells that you really can't smell unless you go up north and see how beautiful the air smells, and you start coming back down to our city and you say, oh my God, what is that smell? Am I living in this? You know what I mean? So that's when you start to make people aware of what's going on. They can pay a little more attention when they're not stressed out. That's one of the goals of our organization. That's my goal. Starting my own installation of solar panels and installation of solar to let my community know, look, I'm doing it. I'm leading the charge here. My company will be one of the companies who will be coming to your home, making sure that your home is efficient, making sure that you have these panels, making sure that they're affordable. I'm not coming just to make a buck and run out of Detroit. You know what I mean? I'm here. I live here. I'm on the ground. I'm a community member. Shop with us. Treehouse will be ran off of solar power. Mm-hmm. And we were also gearing up to do these 25 home rooftop solar panels that are practically half of the people who are getting these solar panels or their homes are our senior citizens. Mm-hmm. We're doing a solar power station that'll run power through our community as a power station. We're doing a dog park too. That's going to be ran off solar. So people that's going to this dog park with their pets, they can have plug ups for their phones ran by solar, their lights ran by solar. We just won a hub grant from the chamber, the Detroit Chamber and GM to do a bird watcher's garden. We just won that. And that bird watcher's garden will have a learning center inside of it where people learn how to learn about different birds and things that are native to Michigan, native to our area. But the bird watcher's garden run all the way out through the alley, and guess what kind of lights are going to be in the alley? They're going to be solar street lights that run all the way through the alley so people can bird watch even in the evening at night with these benches and things sit around there. So we're just maxing out on how we're showing people that you can have light, you can have energy without all of these poles and without all this charge, using our sun that God gave us.